Welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're all about cybersecurity, but like you've never heard it before.
Yeah, we're going deep on the sneaky stuff. The cybersecurity threats most people don't even know about.
Exactly. And thankfully, you've sent us a ton of info on under-the-radar cyber threats. So let's dive right in. First up, this term malvertising caught my eye. What is that? Some kind of malicious marketing campaign.
Haha, I like that. Malicious marketing, you're not far off.
Really?
Imagine you're browsing a website you trust, right? Like maybe a news site you check every day, and you see a banner ad. Could be for anything, maybe a new tech gadget or something. You click on it.
Yeah, because it looks completely harmless.
Right. But what you don't know is that clicking that ad just infected your device with malware.
No way.
That's malvertising. It's basically malicious advertising. Cyber criminals use it to inject malware into legitimate ad networks.
Hold on. Legitimate ad networks. So you're telling me that even reputable websites can unknowingly be spreading this stuff?
It happens. Think of it like this. These websites need to make money, right? So they partner with ad networks to display ads to their users.
Yeah, makes sense.
But sometimes these ad networks have vulnerabilities that hackers can exploit to slip in their malicious ads.
That is so sneaky. So I could be doing my best, being careful about the links I click, and still get hit with this malvertising stuff.
Oh, it's true. And to make matters worse, sometimes you don't even need to click on the ad to get infected. There's something called drive-by downloads.
Drive-by downloads. Okay, now that just sounds scary. Like, what is that? Is that like when you're driving down the street and someone throws a virus into your car window?
Uh-huh. I wish it were that obvious. But the basic idea is this. You land on a website, maybe you clicked a link, or maybe you just typed in the wrong address.
Yeah, happens to the best of us.
Totally. So you land on the site and bam, in the background, a download starts. Without you even clicking anything, without any warning.
And that download, it's malware.
Yep. Usually disguised as something you might actually want, like a software update or, like we were saying, some kind of cool new app. But it's a trick. And if you install it,
Right.
well, you've just given the hackers the keys to your digital kingdom.
This is starting to feel like a minefield. Okay, so we've got to watch out for malicious ads, be super careful about the links we click. What else?
Well, let's talk about passwords. You know, they're the keys to your online life, your emails, your bank accounts, your social media, everything.
Right, passwords are essential.
Exactly. And hackers know it, so they're constantly coming up with new ways to try and steal them.
Like what are some of the ways they try to do that?
Well, you've got the classic brute force attack. It's basically like trying every single combination on a lock until you find the one that works.
Okay, so just like random guessing?
Yeah, basically. It can be surprisingly effective, especially with weaker passwords.
Right, right.
Then you've got dictionary attacks, where hackers use lists of common words and phrases, like password 123.
Yeah, that's a classic.
And then there are the more targeted attacks, like phishing.
Phishing, that's where they send you those fake emails, right?
Exactly, those emails that look like they're from your bank or some other legit organization. But if you click the link and enter your info, well, you've just been hooked.
Wow, it's amazing how sophisticated these attacks can be. It makes you wonder, is there anything we can do to protect ourselves? I mean, is it even possible to stay ahead of these guys?
It can feel overwhelming, that's
Yeah.
for sure. But there are things you can do.
Okay, good.
A big one is to keep your software up to date. All those updates and security patches that pop up.
Yeah, the ones I usually ignore.
Yeah, well, those are actually super important. They're like patching holes in your digital fence.
Ah, got it.
And if you don't install them, you're basically leaving those holes open for hackers to exploit.
Makes sense.
Another thing is to be wary of suspicious links and attachments. And of course, always use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts.
So much good advice. This has been a wild ride, really eye-opening. I've learned so much about the hidden world of cyber threats.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. So if our listeners only remember one thing from this deep dive, what should it be?
I'd say the biggest takeaway is simply to be aware. Educate yourself about the threats out there.
Yeah.
Be cautious, be vigilant, and stay informed. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself in the digital world.
Couldn't agree more. Knowledge is power. That's a wrap for us here at the Deep Dive. Thanks for listening, and stay safe out there.